Welcome to day 68. I'll make this really brief because I'm gonna go across a highway and then go straight uphill, and I'll hardly be able to talk with my heavy breathing. But yeah, I stayed at the Weary Feet Hostel there, and today I'm aiming to do about basically like 15, a little over 15 miles to get to the next hostel up, which is Woods Hole Hostel. And then apparently the one after that is Angel's Rest in Parisburg. So it's just hostel, hostel, hostel. It's a little bit of a carrot on a stick. All these places have like dinners and breakfasts and Amish cheese at the next place. So I think it's kind of a good motivation, but it's also kind of relaxing to it's good. Get a shower, get laundry, get recharged, get all the stuff. So I'm thankful for that. But see if I can push on. There is a chance of rain today. It looks like the forecast has settled down since the last time. Oh, I gotta cross the road here now. But let me just flip this back here. I think I should cross about now, because that looks pretty reasonable now. Okay. These are the scariest. These are actually the most dangerous parts when you're right by the road here. There's not really a shoulder. These are the most dangerous parts of the trail by far. This and ticks, I guess. Oh, here we go. There's the little. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find this little path. This is the Blue Blaze to the hostel, and I went straight down yesterday. Today I go straight up. Now I'll be huffing and puffing, so I gotta make this quick. But yeah, so about 15 miles or so. I think I can do it. And it's just a matter of time. And I said, yes, I want dinner, but it's at 6 p.m. I might get there just after. I'm not sure. I kind of didn't want to be bound by that. So I just told them like I might be later. They said, oh, we'll save a plate for you. Oh, good. What was I feeling? So I'm feeling pretty good. The only outstanding issue now is I think like a tendonitis in my left foot, but it's feeling even better than yesterday. So it's definitely healing. My sister had a comment on my Polar Steps app where I've been adding photos and logging my trip. She said, probably need new shoes. And I thought about it and she thought, that might be right actually. Because I've been going over 600 miles now on this pair of Merrells. So that might be the lifespan of the shoe. It does seem like I'm feeling the rocks a little more. And it does seem like I might have stepped on a rock in an awkward way that I don't know what happened. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to get new shoes. I mean, it just hurts the wallet. So, but it's a matter of time. So, like, okay, you know what? I'll order some new shoes. So I got some new shoes on the way. Anyway, but yeah, today it's not looking so crazy. It's looking like it's gonna be okay. It's already feeling warm though, so I'm a little bit concerned. And I did get a late start, about 10 a.m. or so. So I missed some of the coldest parts of the day. That's on me. But you know what? I needed that extra time to relax and upload videos and photos at the hostel. They had Starlink internet. That was pretty good. And now I'm pretty good. I'm feeling I got a good buffer of YouTube videos. Just have to create thumbnails for some of the latest ones that I put up. But I still have a few days buffer to do that. But the real weak point is getting those videos uploaded. Anyway, so that's done. Got a few more I gotta edit still. But other than that, pretty good. Anyway, apart from the humidity, seems like a kind of okay day today. Yesterday was kind of nicer for hiking though. It was overcast the whole day. Felt really nice. Didn't hardly need that much water. Today I expect I'll need more water. But, oh yeah, I remember this coming in. There was a bunch of butterflies on the flowers here. I don't know how well you can see this. Oh, they're scared. Scaring them away. Oh. Yeah, that's hard to capture. Oh, I was gonna say, the situation today is more hopeful. The water sources are listed as not seasonal, but I haven't actually heard good things about it. I've heard it's still a little dry, but there is supposed to be a waterfall. I think there's a better chance of water today in any case. I'm hopeful. There's the, can you see? Oh yeah, I can hardly see the screen. I guess I made it up. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm a little out of breath. I made it up that steep blue blaze, but now I'm back on the AT here. Yeah, and I go this way. Yes. But yeah, I'm hopeful for water, but I did have a Gatorade in the morning, which is smart. I need to remember to do that at every hostel. I should have really had 2, but I'm good. Back flushed my filter, taking good care of it. I'm carrying like 2 liters. I'm reasonably confident. I think today's gonna be better compared to the previous few days, but we'll see. And there was a little bit of rain last night, or last evening, I should say. Maybe last night, I'm not sure actually. But last evening for sure there was some rain. So I hope that replenished a lot of the sources along the trail. But I think we need more rain than that actually. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, let's try this. So this is back on the upper end of my range, so 15 miles. Let's try it, let's see. And I got that carrot on a stick, that hostel at the end with dinner to lure me ahead. So, and then the one after that is another, just like hostel. It's kind of comfortable, you know? So, and it is incentive to keep going and not just quit. So let's do it. See how we're feeling. Anyway, yeah, let's go onwards, make some progress. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, before I forget, at the hostel I saw a mixer who I'd seen a few times before, wearing a really loud outfit, memorable, and Chuckles, older lady, who's I think just now getting her trail legs, and she's happy. But yeah, I think they're going more miles than me per day for sure. At this point, I think most people are. That's okay, that's fine. And then, oh, and there's one gentleman. I actually forgot his name. I think he did have a trail name, but he was doing a section hike, and he had hiked the AT a few times before actually, doing section hikes, and also hiked PCT apparently. So maybe retired, and that's his hobby. Yeah, definitely stay healthy that way. He was showing off a lot of the photos on his phone, maybe too many. There's like wildlife photos, marmots out in the CDT, bears, all sorts of interesting creatures. Anyway, just some of the folks at the hostel. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't a party hostel. It was pretty chill. And it's okay. Yeah, the people there weren't crazy. Just went across the bridge. I could still hear them laughing in the distance here, but there's two folks there. They smoking there. And I think that I'm not sure they would have been welcome at this hostel, which is good. Some hostels are definitely party hostels, and they like that sort of thing, but some aren't. They have different vibes, just like hike your own hike, right? And that's okay. Another hiker made another reappearance about a half hour back, actually. But sitting on a log, I saw butter. I think it's singular, not plural, but just butter. And yeah, it's been a while since I saw him. I think I saw him. I turned off to go to the refuge hostel ways back. I'm not sure how far that was, but quite a ways actually. I have to look it up. But yeah, the refuge, I turned off there. I needed a break. And he just kept going. He is definitely going a little faster, more miles than me per day. But we were kind of seeing each other a few days there, ending up at the same shelter and whatnot. But I guess he said he got off the trail a bit. He had to take care of some business back in Texas where he lived, and then came back. So and then today is his first day back on the trail. But that's really good. Like actually, it's a kind of annoying like logistics of daily life and the real world. But that forces you to take some time off, take some rest days. I think that's only gonna do good. But anyway, that was a surprise to see him because I thought, well, if he didn't take the time off, he'd for sure be way ahead of me. It's like I forgot his trail name. The Japanese hiker that I saw in the Smokies. I'm following him on Instagram now, but he's already at Harper's Ferry, which is ridiculous. But he is very young and fast. Harper's Ferry is, gosh, I don't want to think about it. It's like 400 miles away. And good for him if he can do it. But that's exceptional for even the fast hikers around here. That's pretty good. And he had done the PCT before too, so he's got a lot of experience. Japanese hiker from Kumamoto. I still never been to Kumamoto. I think they had a castle there that was damaged by a recent earthquake. And I think they have a cute mascot. That's the only thing I know. And I asked him, what's the famous food there? I was practicing my terrible Japanese. What's their, any famous dishes or anything? And he said they have horse rice bowl, basically. A don, I think it is. But like, oh, interesting. I might try that if I go there, but us Americans we're not really into horse for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a cultural thing. I'm not sure it's any logic or anything. Or maybe it's a stigma that it's like a cheap meat or something. There's also kind of a weird. Sorry, I'm definitely rambling now. But you could put me on mute if you want, as I always say. But there's a weird thing that we rationalize something that we just have culturally that's not necessarily coming from logic or reason, but we say that we don't like to eat food from intelligent animals. So maybe horses are perceived as a little bit too intelligent. For instance, like dolphins. Dolphins are quite intelligent, right? And we really don't like eating that because they're intelligent. But I was twisting this argument in my mind, and I was thinking, well, there's a spectrum of intelligence even within humans, right? So in a certain way, in a certain really perverse way, like dumber humans are more edible, more socially acceptable to eat. So like that's weird. So yeah, how did I end up on the topic of cannibalism? I don't know. But if you happen to be in like a Donner Party situation, is that the logic? Is that the rationale you use? I don't know. Weird. I think we're just rationalizing something that's not meant to be rationalized. But anyway, yeah. How did I get a wow Kumamoto? Okay, Kumamoto. I gotta go visit there someday. Japanese hiker. He's fast, and oh, I keep looking behind me. I don't think there's anyone there. Yeah. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, it's always fun to see someone make a reappearance. It's also a little reassuring to know that you're not super slow. Well, actually, in this case, I am. I am super slow because he apparently flew out somewhere and then flew back. Flew back. And all that time, I was taking zeros, going slow. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually pretty happy today. I feel really good. I think something went wrong with my Fitbit. It said I didn't get good sleep. My Fitbit said I slept for like an hour or something, so I think it fell off or I don't know what happened. But I feel really good. The mattresses were really nice at that hostel, the Weary Feet hostel. They all had memory foam mattresses, so highly recommend it there. Really chill atmosphere. They even had a guitar. I was playing my guitar a bit. There's some voices up ahead, so I'm gonna shut this off for now. I've already been yapping for 6 minutes, so let me save some memory space. Oh, it was a lot more misty, but now it's clearing up. Oh, I just had some rain. Not really heavy. Not like that one day, the last time. But just enough to cool things down. Hopefully replenish some of the water. Yeah, lots of good water today, actually. The trail goes by a big stream. Crosses over it a few times, I think. I think it's the same one. Or a different one. And I'm feeling really good. I think it really helps to have good meals and a good bed. So I'm feeling really good today. So I'm just powering through. I was passing a few folks. That doesn't usually happen. But I was just powering up, especially going up the mountain. That was a serious climb. Uphill. Was not expecting that. I think, I want to say it's over now because it's flattened out. I seem to be on a ridge. Got a nice breeze here. And then that should be the rest of it. Whoa, I just spooked a deer there. Did not see that. Must have caught that. I think there was a little rabbit too, or maybe a fawn. Let's see. I hope I don't get attacked here. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't want to get attacked. Well, that was a surprise. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. But that was a grueling climb. Hasn't been a climb like that for a little while. No switchbacks, just straight up. Man, right here you can see a little bit of the mist here. This isn't a mist filter or the lens fogging up, hopefully. It actually looks a little misty to my eyes. Anyway, I was making a really good time. I think, I left after 10, and by 2 or so, I'd already gone like 9 miles. I can't do the math right now. 9 or 10 miles, actually. And now I have something like 5 miles to go to the hostel. And it should be relatively tame. kind of like this the rest of the way. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Having some good food at the hostel. Apparently some Amish cheese. So that's gonna be really good. What was I thinking? Um, yeah, I think that's all. Oh yeah, my shoes got wet. Actually, funny enough, kind of from the rain, but mostly from there was a little stretch of overgrown weeds that you had to sort of step through a really short stretch, and they probably just grew up overnight or something. But because of that, there's all this dampness that got transferred to my shoes, and now they're pretty soaked through. So hoping they have boot warmers at this next hostel. They did it the last one. I did see. I saw one that had like 4 in 1. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. And maybe I hope that's the last of the rain that I'll encounter today. But we'll see. We'll see.